What is time preference? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to spend money as soon as they get it while others save for the future? This behavior can be explained by a concept known as time preference. Time preference is the idea that people generally value goods, rewards, or benefits more highly if they can have them now rather than later. Most individuals prefer immediate satisfaction over waiting for something in the future, even if waiting might bring a greater reward. This concept is central to understanding how people make decisions that affect their lives over time, especially in economics and finance. From an economic standpoint, time preference explains why interest rates exist. When people save money and lend it to others, they expect to be compensated for giving up the chance to spend that money right away. This compensation comes in the form of interest. The higher a person's time preference, the more they value present consumption over future consumption, and the higher the interest rate they might demand for waiting. In the context of conservative political thought, particularly within the Austrian School of Economics, time preference is seen as a natural aspect of human behavior. It influences how individuals interact with markets and government. Austrian economists argue that low time preference, or being willing to delay gratification for greater future rewards, leads to more savings, investment, and long-term prosperity. High time preference, on the other hand, can lead to more spending, less saving, and potentially greater reliance on government intervention or borrowing. Several factors influence time preference, including age, income, risk tolerance, and cultural background. Younger people or those with lower incomes may have higher time preferences, meaning they are more likely to seek immediate rewards. Conversely, those who are older or more financially secure may be more willing to wait for larger benefits. Understanding time preference has practical applications in personal finance and public policy. It helps explain why some people save for retirement while others spend their money right away. In public policy, it can inform debates about government spending, debt, and the long-term consequences of economic decisions. From a Republican or conservative perspective, recognizing the role of time preference supports arguments for limited government and free markets. Policies that encourage saving, investment, and personal responsibility are often seen as ways to lower time preference and promote long-term economic growth. Critics of excessive government spending or high national debt argue that these policies can raise time preference by encouraging short-term thinking at the expense of future generations. Time preference is a foundational concept in economics and conservative thought. It explains how individuals value the present versus the future, shapes financial decisions, and informs debates about the proper role of government in the economy. Understanding time preference is essential for anyone interested in personal finance, public policy, or the principles of free market economics.